a little boy suddenly falls into a bowl of cereal. His father is about to scoop him up with a spoon and eat him when their dog starts biting his leg. As he looks closely at the spoon, he realizes it's his little son. This man is actually a scientist who's been working on a machine that can shrink things. But the machine often malfunctions, and it once even blasted an apple to bits. One day, when the boy hit a ball, it broke the window and hit the machine. The machine turned on suddenly, and the boys who went to get the ball shrank so small that even crossing a pebble felt like a giant leap. Even a tiny crack in the ground looked huge to them. When their father returned to the room, the boys shouted for help, but he couldn't hear them because they were too small. He picked up a broom to clean, and the kids ran to escape. Still, he swept them into a trash pile, but the kids managed to cut through the bag and escape. Once outside, they realized the backyard now felt like a massive jungle. They slid across blades of grass to move forward. After a while, the little boy had an idea. He climbed up a tall blade of grass and started calling for his dog. Hearing his voice, the dog ran toward him, but just then, the boy slipped and landed on a flower. A bee arrived at that moment. To save him, the older brother jumped onto the bee's back and held on tight. The bee carried both boys and started flying toward the yard, right in front of their father. The boys kept yelling for help, but their voices were still too tiny. The father picked up a baseball to hit the bee, but then remembered, his kids don't even play baseball. He looked up and saw the broken window. When he went back to the room, he noticed a tiny sofa. That's when he finally understood. The kids had shrunk too.